All right, guys, welcome back. We got more Elden Ring coming your way. So we got all that up there left to do. Got a boss over there, some stuff over there. We're gonna grab that. We got this down here. We got a bunch of stuff that we gotta get to. So we're just gonna start by, I guess we'll go over this side. It's a bit safer. I still don't know what's up with my volume. Okay, so we're gonna grab this, and it's weird because my volume was fine on when I was doing the live stream. Changed nothing. Now volume's really low, at least in my headset. In here, I'm gonna grab a cane sword. Let's make sure we grab that. Now, I'm just gonna, we want to work our way back up so we can drop there. I mean, we could drop here. It's a little bit dangerous. Take some fall damage. We can alleviate that by coming up this way. And dropping right here. Drop right here. Grab that. Inside here, there's a page. Right, take him down. Up there, there's gargoyles and whatnot. We're gonna leave that. And we're gonna come over here. I like to come over here first. So this area here, that's how you get into the upper levels of this building here. So, I mean, coming here right now, it doesn't kind of make sense because we're not going to be going into the building. Yeah, I can't hear nothing. Like, my volume didn't change. I can't hear anything. So, either I'm going deaf or my headset's not good. Or I don't know, but let me go ahead and fix my volume here real quick. All right. So now I can hear stuff. I believe that the audio for the stream is fine. You're all gonna have to tell me how the balance is, game sounds versus my voice, because since I got this this arm for my mic and it's now in a better position, I can't really tell if the mic audio is good or if I need to adjust the actual like game volume. So I don't know how the audio balance is. I guess I'll give it a listen and we will continue to make some adjustments. So right around here we've got one guy with a bow. And then we have just another regular knight. I like to try to draw the knight back into this pocket here, where I don't have to worry about the archer being able to hit me. The only problem with that is this guy also shoots lightning. Okay, Oh, we got the gravelstone seal. That's good. Take up our here, and he's decided to come down. All right, so now that he's down, some gravelstone here. We're gonna have to do a bit of a trick jump. We got one more to do. Adjust this. There we go. We need to get into there. Oh. And right when you get to the edge, missed it. Let's turn on our lantern so we can see a little bit better. Run across the thumb, jump off the nail. All right. And we're going to run across the top right when you get to the edge. Go ahead and jump. But as soon as you jump, stop. Like, as soon as you jump and you're moving forward, just let go of all your controls. Because if you hit, like, in here and you juke off to the front, you'll land back down here. You'll have to do it over again. So just as soon as you're in the air and you're going forward, just let go of everything and you should be fine. All right, so we're going to go inside this building here. And this should look familiar. If it doesn't look familiar, maybe up there, maybe that looks familiar. Is it starting? It's round table hold, people. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go over here to Mad Tongue Albright. We're gonna grab his gear, and then we're gonna go back to the summon sign. This is Burnhall. He invited us to come here, and we're going to go fight these dudes. All right. We're gonna buff. We're gonna use this. And we want to fight the wizard guy. He causes the most problems in this fight. Very hard to hit. He's annoyingly hard to hit. But we got him down. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to give Burnhall a hand with this guy. He's got him down, so we're good there. And once we're done with that, we get the Raging Wolf armor, which we're going to wear. Alright, we're going to put that on now. We are going to... we are going to make some adjustments here. I like to take off the cape. And also... we're going to grab the Scalded Gloves and the Scalded Greaves. And that should get us up to our... the amount of poise that we want. You're going to want about 51 poise. I mean, that's really only like quote unquote necessary for PvP. It is good to have in PvE. So we got this. Go ahead, we'll rest. We'll go to our chest. Let's grab our... Let's put some of this stuff away. Picked up a lot of stuff. We'll have to go through this later. Get rid of all the stuff that we don't need. So we want the scalded gloves and the scalded greaves. Alright, and the gloves will take us to 47. The greaves will take us to 55. Alright, so we're over the 51 poise. So we're going to go to alter garments. We're going to take the cape off because I can't stand it. And dropping the cape will give us like a half a pound or so more of equip load. So we're going to be a little bit lighter. We're still medium load without taking the cape off. So if you want to wear the cape and you want to be a caped crusader, go for it. I'm not a fan of the cape. I think it looks doofy, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. So we're going to come over here. And we're going to pick up this prayer book. I'm going to grab some black key bolts. We're going to come in here in this kitchen. We're going to murk these dudes here. Why not? They're throwing stuff at me. They deserved it. They threw stuff at me. Anyway, once we take them out, we're going to head out this door here for the fun stuff. And once we get out this door, we want to go as quick as we can, and we want to snake off here to the left. All right, that is going to get us into a fight with this abductor virgin, but it'll leave the other one in that hallway, and we won't have to fight two of them at the same time, because we don't want to fight two of them at the same time, because that'll happen. Oh, it looks like he's coming out here, so that's fun. So we're going to have to fight two at the same time, and we don't want to do that. That's really annoying. Well, we got that one down quick enough. So we're going to come over here. We're going to wait. All right. So they're both down. Okay. Think abductor virgins are like the most overused enemy, other than like maybe the finger creepers and possibly like the curse blade aesthetics from the DLC are a bit overused. We should already have this grace up here, but we're going to go ahead and double check. Yep. And so that means we killed this golem and we got our loot. That goes to Melania's tower. We can't do anything with that now. So we will just go back down here. And we'll ride this back down. We're now going to go to the upper level of Round Table Hold here. I also wish that I could modify the helmet and take off the hair. Alright, that'd be nice. And Godfrey's armor too, right? I really wish that we could take the hair off of that, but we can't. It gives us weird Godfrey hair when we wear the helmet. Not a big fan. I would love to wear the Elden Lord armor as a strength build. Even though it has like 0 poise, it's nice because it's light and all of my weapons are super heavy. So, but it gives you dumb hair. So that's I don't like it. I made, well, not all, but you know, if I customized my character and I made it look a certain way and it's like, now you want me to put on this hat that changes my hair? Like, no thank you. I won't wear it. I won't wear the armor. Thank you very much. I'll still buy it because I like to collect the stuff, but I'm not gonna wear it. Alright, so we're gonna go over here to our blacksmith's bench. We're gonna grab our hammer. Gonna grab our sanctified blade. That should be the last wet blade that we need. Gonna grab our smithing stones. We're gonna hop into Fia's room. Gonna grab Be My Sword. Grab the hero's rune. Alright, so here's the main room, and we're gonna go counterclockwise around the main room. Gonna come up here, we're gonna grab the smithing stone. There's where Rajier died. Gonna come over here. And we're gonna head up this area here. This is Dung Eater's room. We're gonna pick up our Seedbed Curse. This should be curse number 3? 3 or 4? 3. So we've got one more. That'll get us to 4. So here's Gideon's room. Grab your fur calling finger remedy. There's Gideon's desk. Fuck that guy. We're gonna go up here. This is the 2 fingers. Gonna grab our coated sword. Then we're gonna come up here and we're gonna grab our rune arc. Now the coated sword is faith only. So if you are a faith caster guy, there's your lightsaber. You have a lightsaber, faith boys. I do want to make a coated sword build. I think it'd be kind of cool. Run around with a lightsaber. Come on now. Tell me that's not a lightsaber. It's a lightsaber, folks. But we're not faith, so we can't use it. Alright, go ahead, pop off the balcony. And we're done with this area. Like we're literally done with this whole area here. That's it. That's all that there was. We've done the West Capitol Rampart. The only thing we haven't done yet is go up the tree, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the West Capitol Rampart. We got 10 minutes. As long as I don't seriously F this all up, we can get this next part done in about 10 minutes. So, here's hoping that we don't F it all up. All right, let's go ahead and level first. We're going to get strength +1. And we're going to go fight this gargoyle. Since we're fighting a gargoyle, we want our beat stick. Got our beat stick. Gargoyles don't respond to fire, so we're not going to bother buffing this with our Blood Flame Blade. But we are going to smack him around. Want to dodge that. You don't get an Ashen Summon here, so there's no Mimic for us. It's just us versus the Gargoyle. And he's going to kill some of these poor bubble people. Because he is all over the place, like all the time, and he's like super extra. So we don't really got to worry about the bubble people too much. Hey look, one survived. Last time none survived. Oh shit, we got an Envoy Horn. I think we got just the one Envoy Horn. Dope. And we got a Golden Seed. Perfect. So we got an Envoy Horn. And we actually have the faith to use it. All right, this is what it looks like. And you can just, like, blow bubbles. Let's see here. All right. It only does the one bubble. So it's not very good. The medium-sized one is better. And then you have the big one. That one does quite a bit. So we're gonna come up here. And we have a duelist over there. And this duelist here will drop everything that he's wearing. The greaves, the helmet, the cape, and that axe. So if you really want to farm this guy, you can. And he'll drop everything. We got something? Alright, we got his greaves. Okay. The next duelist up here. This next duelist will drop everything that he has. The hammers, the greaves, the cloak, the helmet. He'll drop all of it. Right. We used to get the hammer from earlier in the game, a dungeon earlier in the game. They replaced that with an Ashen Summon. But this guy here, he drops the hammers, right? So if you want the hammers, you can farm him up. If you are playing a quality build like we are, as you should be if you're following this walkthrough, if you're watching this walkthrough, it's probably not very entertaining. So hopefully you are following the walkthrough and not trying to watch me for funny stuff, because I'm not particularly hilarious. I do come up with a gem every now and then, but mostly no. Mostly no. I'm all business usually. I do have funny moments where I fail to do something extremely easy. Those happen at least once a video. Pick up your Star Fist, and then we'll come over here and we'll grab some. These are like smithing stone 5s or 6 or something. Smithing stone 5. It says it's one smithing stone 5, which we don't really need. So we're gonna talk to this guy. About the noble gold mask. It'll tell us what he's doing. Okay. And we're gonna come up here. Gonna talk to him. That's all he ever says, which is fine. All right, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. We can do it. We got, there's 2 bosses. I think I can do both. I think I have enough time to do both. As long as I don't seriously screw up. We have time for both. We're going to do both. Even if we have to go a little bit over. We're gonna do both. We have the time, we have the ability. This is the last section of the royal capital, so we're gonna finish strong. All right, this is the last section of our of this legacy dungeon. We might as well do both the bosses. I don't want to start the subterranean shunning grounds by starting in the royal capital. That's kind of goofy. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get down both these bosses. We're also gonna get our 4th talisman slot finally. Now, if you were farming these Erdtree Guardians for their spear and their gear, you're in luck. There's a bunch of them here, but also there's these ones here that have the red flowers. They have a special chest piece that's different from the other ones. So you can farm them up for their chest piece too. And they'll drop their chest piece. It's a rare drop, but they'll drop it. There's quite a few of them here, so you got a half decent chance to get it. And you know, obviously we're doing my favorite thing here, which is fighting on a tree, because you know, why not? And for those of you who are just tuning in who don't know, my favorite thing is to not fight on trees or on ledges, because I am morbidly afraid of heights, like deathly. Like, if I fall in a video game, I am so terrified of heights that I have a falling sensation in real life. That's how messed up it is for me to fall. So, the Halig tree, the canopy, the very start of the Halig tree, that's definitely a sweaty palms moment for me. That whole canopy. And unlike the Divine Tower of Caelid, which, you know, I could say, you know, screw it, look around here on your own. You know, we got all the important stuff. No, I will actually have to go through the Halig tree with you and show you where everything is, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Every time. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. When I play on my own, if it's a brand new playthrough, I suck it up and I get everything. But if it's like a Journey 2 or you know, more, I do not. I just go right for the exit, and that's it. I don't mess around there, because I hate fighting on trees, and I'm afraid of heights a lot. The amount of pucker that I have going on in my asshole right now could make diamonds. If I had a chunk of coal, by the time we're done with this section, I could be rich. That's how much I like heights. I could make the world's best diamonds, highest quality diamonds, with the pucker that I have going on right now, just from this branch. The pucker from the Halig tree canopy, that would be a new source of conflict diamonds. That's for sure. So the second we cross here, we have a boss fight. So we're gonna go ahead and buff up, heal up. Yeah, buff that too. Why not? Second we walk through here, summon our mimic. And so we got Godfrey. This fight here should be relatively easy. He's not a shard bearer boss. He's just like a side boss. So we got our talisman pouch. I can breathe a little bit. We're not done fighting on trees yet, but for most of it, it's done. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and level up. We got that. Let's see. Sword chest. We have. Where's my? Where is it? There. All right, we're gonna get rid of this as well. And we want. Where is it? Where are you? Did I not buy it? Do I need to get it from EG? It looks like I need to get it from EG. Okay. Alright, so we got that's +1. Alright, so we can put that back on. Alright, let's go here. And we're gonna go in here. Bell bearing shot 1. EG's bell bearing. Filigreed crest. Filigreed crest. Alright, perfect. Alright, so that's gonna lower the cost of our weapon art. And since we don't have a lot of FP, we're gonna want that. Okay. We're gonna go back to the Erdtree Sanctuary. All right, we got quite a bit to do left here, and we're gonna knock it all out. So before we go and we fight the boss, there's a couple things that we want to do. And we're gonna need. We're gonna need to get to 37 intelligence. And we're going to need to fight another Crucible Knight. Just gonna go through here. Come up here. Go outside. Not gonna go across. Instead, we're gonna take a left. And we're gonna drop here. And we're gonna pop in this window. Alright, so from here, we're gonna grab the Erdtree bow. Come on. We're gonna kick this ladder. And we're gonna grab Celestial Dew, which we don't need anymore. Like, you only need one Celestial Dew. Unless you are an absolute dickwad, you only need one. Or you're like me on your Faith build and you were testing out an Ash of War and you forgot Bach was right there and you ended up killing Bach with your Scythe. Oops. So that happened. All right, so we got that, we got everything, and okay, so here's what we got to do. We're gonna go. We need to go talk to Miriam over here at the Church of Vows. I know this one's getting a little bit long. I'm sorry. But we're not gonna start the subterranean shunning grounds by doing the royal capital stuff. All right, so we're gonna give him all of these prayer books that we got. We got quite a few.
Oh, what very well. Heresy, all things can. Oh, what have very well. Heresy, all things.
All right, and we're gonna study incantations. This is the one we want. We want Law of Regression. How much is that? 10k. Okay. Use a Golden Rune 13. Exactly 10k. Talk to you. Study incantations. Law of Regression. Perfect. So we need 37 intelligence. All right. Let's go back to the Erd Tree Sanctuary. We can do everything that we need to do from here. All right. Erd Tree Sanctuary. 37 intelligence. All right. So we're going to change up our... Actually, hold on. We're going to wait on changing up the physic. I don't know if we're going to need to do that, but we do need a bunch of other stuff. All right, sort chest. We need the Stargazer heirloom. We're just going to grab everything that I know that we're going to need. Twin Sage Glintstone crown. Need that. And then Crafted Blade Greatsword. Need that. Alright. If we put that on, and we use this, what are we at? 30. Okay. So we're going to do... Uh-oh. I'm missing some knots. Okay. We don't need the faith knot. I'm going to have to go find it, but we don't need it. What we need is the intelligence knot. And I know where it is. And I could have sworn we got it. Okay, it's right here. There's also a thing right here. So if we didn't get that, we didn't get that. So we're going to come down to... Oh, what's the closest one? The ravine. I need to figure out where we get the faith knot and then grab that. It looks like the next episode is going to be a cleanup episode. Which, honestly, we could have just... If I knew that this... we were going to need to do this... I would have just done the cleanup episode now. Where is the chair? Should be a guy in a chair here. Alright, well maybe I got that. Why didn't I get this then? You know, I think I'm just going to cut this into 2 halves, depending on how long it goes. All right. So over here, all these finger creepers There's our intelligence crystal knot. Okay. All right, so we're still at an acceptable time. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head out the western exit, and we're gonna ride this elevator down. And just in case we goof this up, which we will, we're gonna send this back up. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put on that. We've got that on. We're gonna put on this. We're gonna pop this. Use this. Ah, Jesus, we didn't use the spell. Okay. So I told you, we're gonna goof something. Always goof something. Like a requirement. Alright, memorize spell. Where is it? Law of regression. Let's go. I'm looking goofy. All right. I'm gonna come down here. Pop this. Pop this. Law of regression. Gonna change the statue. You want to read this message here? Right again is America. All right, so from here, we just got a couple more things to do before we end this area. All right, one of them is fight this Crucible Knight. Should be right up here. We're gonna kill that thing, and then let's not fight there. All right, and then we're gonna grab Berry of Gold. That's a really good buff. It helps give you resistance against magic. So it's really good. If you're a faith guy and you can use it, it's really good. So we got a bit of a problem here because we got all them archers there. But we need to get this now. So just jump over on that side of the ledge here. Right, and we're going to jump over here. And run up here. Run up here. This area here you need to jump on. And now people are going to be shooting at you. So we're going to grab that. And now we're running. We're running. We're running. And we're just running. We're going to the avenue balcony. Right, and we're going to rest to drop our aggro. Right. And now we're going to go back to the Erd Tree Sanctuary. When we get back to the Erd Tree Sanctuary, we need to make sure that we adjust our physic flask. Right, so we're going to mix our Wondrous Physic. We're going to put back on our Crimson Burst. So that restores our HP. We're going to memorize spell. We're going to take that one off. And now we're going to go back out here. We're going to go up the route. And onto this platform. And we're heading now up here. There's going to be a Black Knife Assassin waiting here. You should just be able to burn it down before it even stands up all the way. Yeah, there you go. Then we're going to come up here. You want to grab this spell here right now. And then when we come back in the Ashen Capital, there will be an upgraded version waiting there. If you don't grab that spell now, the upgraded version won't be there, if I remember right. Or you'll just miss this completely, and the upgraded version will be there, and you won't have this one. And you definitely want to get both, because the upgraded version, let's say if you can't use it, you can still use the downgraded one, but you missed it, now you don't have it. Right? So when we get here, we are going to summon. As always, we are going to use the gold summon. So we're going to summon Melina here. While she's on the way, we're going to switch up some stuff. We want to make sure that we have our... Where are our... Oh, we don't have any. Okay, so we will make some. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Let's buff our Bloodhound's Fang. Let's go inside. There's a cutscene. I'm gonna let the cutscene play because it's dope.
Graceless, tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Luna Princess Rani. Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave.
No thanks. Alright, so we got... And now we need to buff. And potion. Largely right now, until we can get into the fight, Melina and our Mimic can hold it. So you kind of want to not stand in that. Alright. Go ahead and get out of all of that. Alright. So Morgott's down. Okay. Now, if you're used to the boss fights that we've had so far, we have a problem, right? The golden door is still up, which means we can't get out. So here's what you got to do. You got to run all the way up here. And you need to touch the wall of thorns, right? So go ahead, touch the wall of thorns. It says impenetrable thorns, refuse all, and none may enter the Erd Tree. Perfect. Golden door still up, but now we have a grace, right? So you're going to go to the grace. We're going to rest at the grace. And then we're going to go ahead and talk to Melina.
Hello again. Allow me a moment. You were unable, prevented by the thorns, a husk of the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like you to the flame then and guide you.
Alright, so she gave us the rolled medallion. And the golden door went down. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and we're going to level up here. We're going to get one more into strength. And now we're going to teleport down to underground roadside. And we're going to go ahead and leave it here. And this is where we will start the next episode in the subterranean shunning grounds. You know, I do appreciate you guys hanging around. I do like to keep episodes to 30 minutes. With it now being 53 minutes into an episode, I really should have cut that one in half. But I didn't think I'd have to go run around and collect a whole bunch of stuff. So I apologize. I will in the future try to keep it to right around 30 minutes. But I appreciate you guys sticking around for a bit of a longer episode, and I will see you in the next one.